Hello everyone, and welcome to the Adventures of Dan in London. As I did not do a video yesterday, I will be doing a double video today to account for yesterday and today. I'll begin with the start of yesterday, and boy was it a start. So we had to go in early yesterday because we had the forum that I told you a little bit about. I think I told you a little bit about it. But if I did, you know what it is. If I didn't, it was that my team gave a little bit of a presentation to a group of people who are kind of in on the project and kind of also just meeting with the person who's running the forum, because they do this every 4 weeks. Anyway, we had to get it for the forum, and we had to leave our flats at 8, and so I was going to get up at 7, get up, have a leisurely breakfast, get dressed, make lunch, be ready to go. So my alarm was set for 7, and it went off at 7. And I woke up when it went off at 7. So I leaned over and I turned it off, and then by the time I took the blanket off and stood up, it was 7:51. So, impressively, I managed to get out the door by 8:02, so we were a tiny bit late, but we hit all the trains we needed to, we didn't have any unnecessary delays, and we got to the place on time. The forum went smoothly. Later in the day we had a meeting with our advisors, we did some work on the paper as usual, and everyone lived happily ever after. Now, on our commute, on our walk from the train to work and from the work back to the train, there's this mural that we walk by every day, and I'm amazed I haven't taken a video of it yet, but yesterday I did decide to take a video of it, and it's just incredible. Take a look.
See you over there.
Possibly the coolest part of the mural is that every once in a while we'll see the painter there, touching things up, adding things, changing it around, just keeping it fresh. Oh. It's super cool. So once we got back home, a few of us decided to go down to the park that's just nearby and kick the football around a bit.
No, it's okay, we're all bad.
Later that night, we decided to hit the town. One of the pubs that we ended up going to had a live band that played 80s rock music as well as some 2000s rock music and a couple pop hits too, so that was a lot of fun. After that, it was pretty late, and by pretty late I mean late enough to not make a video for last night, which is why we're here now. So, without further ado, let's do today. Hello everyone, welcome to the Adventures of Dan in London. First off, I started off today much better than yesterday, actually properly waking up and getting up with my alarm, eating breakfast, preparing lunch, and being ready to get out the door at the right time. So we started off the workday by going to Kingston, which is one of the other boroughs, because we're interviewing an expert from there who's been working with their council to see if we can, try to figure out some of the best practices that they have, see if we can bring them back to Croydon. Basically the idea of interviewing anyone from another council. So as we were walking through Kingston, because we have train passes from zones 1 to 5 and Kingston is in zone 6, so we got to the edge of zone 5 and then we walked. It was only about a half an hour walk, so that's fine. But as we were walking, we saw a couple things. For example, a proper English grammar school. Now, be careful about this next one. Try not to let the nostalgia hit you too hard. So I took a couple of videos of the outside of the buildings that we were touring around, and they were pretty nice buildings. Take a look.
Offices, but in the corner we have a public space which would be the social care type services, drop-in. But I'm not quite sure if that's
After we toured the buildings, we went to a little market which was nearby, and they had a fountain there. Slightly less exciting than the last one. Our weekly meetings for the entire site got pushed to Wednesdays, so we had that today, and we had a much, much better venue than last time.
I have to go find another venue. Anyway, please eat the food that's around.
So after all that, we came back home, hung out for a little while. My Gravity Falls group went and watched Gravity Falls. Watch Gravity Falls. It's great. You won't regret it. It's awesome. Watch it. It's great. It's the best. It's not the best, but it's awesome. Watch it. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Stay tuned.